Even if you apply makeup, wear a provocative dress, or you have a body enlargement surgery, we men can't see you. You're invisible to us. We can't let you creep trap us or hurt our ego. We have more pressing matters to attend to in our lives. We can't let 20 seconds of talking to a narcissistic woman destroy our lives. Life is too short for you to ruin it for us. MGTOW way, the only safe way.
So there's this really cute guy at my gym, and I see him from time to time, like maybe twice a week, and he's so my type. He's tall, has tattoos, he works out, and I've wanted to make a move since the first time I saw him, which was like a few weeks ago, but I've always been so scared that...
No, but legitimately, how are you supposed to pick people up? Like, I don't understand it. I was just in the gym working out for 40 minutes or something in the same vicinity as a guy that I thought was really attractive. I know I'm not supposed to be looking at guys in the gym. I know I'm not supposed to be trying to pick up people in the gym, but that's the only place I go where there's men at, alright? So give me a break. So there's this guy, and the whole time I was working out, I was just like, this guy's really attractive. I want to talk to him. How the fuck do you do that, though? Like, I felt like I kept looking over, and he never looked at me.
The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value.
Stop the cap.
A lot of men just want to have fun, so they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is
What I am saying is that you DM him, you go up to him, and it doesn't even mean that you need to like hit on him, have like the best line, the best moves, whatever. Just say hi, hello.
Many men have abandoned women, dating, and relationships in today's world. Men have had enough of the nonsense and have simply walked away. Women are beginning to notice, and they don't like it. Women, this is what your feminism garbage has brought you. A lot of women complain that men don't approach them, despite being the entire package. I usually tell them that men have to worry about the act of approaching women these days. Will it be considered an act of aggression, toxic masculinity, harassment, emotional assault? The message they get from current American dating culture is to leave women alone. They'll tell you when they want to be approached. You can't approach a woman the old-fashioned way anymore. You know, the same way your grandpa met your grandma, and the same way your dad met your mom. That's harassment now. That's cringy now. Any man who does not fit the gynocentric standard of male attractiveness, who yet has the nerve to show one iota of interest in a woman in 2023 is a creep, and said woman is automatically a victim of being a woman nowadays. A lady asked me this question a few days ago. She asked if feminism has made men afraid of women. If so, how? Well, not necessarily afraid, but rather annoyed. But there's a reason. There's a feminist philosophy that looks for equality. You can barely notice it when it's correctly applied, but it's effective, albeit in a slow way. I call it good feminism. I know women that apply it, and it's a joy to be with them. And there's the feminism that is obvious, loud, and adopted by many, often resentful or angry women who want to eradicate men from the universe. Everything is men's fault. Every man is a rapist. Every man is a pig. And there's no room for discussion unless you want a punch in your face. It's a big annoyance to hear one of those bad feminists, especially when dealing with some trivial, gender-unrelated issue. That's the kind of feminism I, as a man, hate to hear about. Feminism is misandry in disguise. We've been instructed to avoid approaching women. Our freedom, reputation, and future are at great risk due to false accusations of harassment, stalking, and abuse. No woman, I repeat, no woman is worth losing all of that for. Personally, I never believed in the concept of randomly approaching women for the sole purpose of trying to get a date for as long as I could remember time. I always felt that the women who expect this from men suffer from female entitlement. It's simply a way for such women to have the best of both worlds, where they get to both pick and choose, and where they can make the guy look like a creeper in order to promote their own victimhood if they don't like the guy who's approaching them. I've lost count of the number of times I've heard many women state that they wish they could simply go out and about their usual business without constantly being hit on. Furthermore, when male sexual entitlement is also factored in, It simply does not make sense to me why many men and women still promote this model, that men should randomly approach women they either don't know or women who do not make an effort to let you know they like you in some manner. It kind of almost seems to me that many women and men who tend to bully other men want men to be in a default position that could potentially make them look bad no matter what they do. I consider such women to have an entitlement complex and such men to be masochists, where the harder they have to work for female approval, the happier they are. We hear plenty about male sexual entitlement, but we almost never hear about female entitlement. My other reason is that randomly approaching women simply has no vibe to me. I tend to like women who like me and at least demonstrate it in some way. These are usually women that I know beforehand in some capacity. I also had many women randomly approach me, or at least tell a friend they liked me. I simply do not see the point of doing something I'm not into, nor do I see the point of perpetuating a cultural expectation that would always have the guy placed into the default potential negative position depending on the individual woman in question. If you like us, approach us. No man wants to be on the losing side by default. Women can approach men, but many of them are spoiled and lazy to do it. And very narcissistic. Men should just stop approaching women because it's just embarrassing. I've always disliked approaching women, but I've only done it a few times. And I've stopped. Women not approaching men is a reflection of themselves. They don't take initiative in anything in life. They simply wait for everything to happen for them. It is very unfair, but men don't need to fall for it. Be smart. Men should find happiness in other ways of living. That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.